That lifelong habit? What if it's been secretly harming your male vitality? It's common for men, as the years go by, to stick to the same routines, chasing quick and familiar results. But after 60, your body signals that it needs a new approach. Ignoring those signals can lead to frustration, discomfort, and even affect circulation and sensitivity in important areas. But there is a solution. I'm Dr. Jane, a urologist, and for years, I've dedicated myself to helping men over 60 rediscover confidence and well-being in their intimate lives. In this video, we'll explore together how to adjust your personal practices in a way that honors your body's changes, ensuring comfort and satisfaction for years to come. First, let's talk about what's changed in your body. It's normal to feel confused or even frustrated when responses aren't the same as they used to be. But let me reassure you, there's nothing wrong with you. Your body is going through a natural process. As we mature, some systems transform. Hormone levels like testosterone adjust, which can mean desire isn't the instant switch it once was. Circulation changes too. Blood flow to intimate areas may be more gradual, making firmness take longer to appear and sustain. And the nervous system joins this dance. Sensitivity may become more refined, calling for a gentler touch and a slower pace to fully enjoy sensations. What does this mean? The approach from years ago, those old habits, may no longer align with your current body. And that's okay. It's not your fault. It's an invitation to learn a new way to care for yourself. The problem is that many men, unaware of this, react the wrong way. They push harder, use more pressure, more speed, chasing a result at all costs. But after 60, this excessive effort often backfires. So, let's dive into the 5 silent mistakes I see most in my practice and, of course, how you can adjust your path for lasting intimate health. Mistake number 1. Using the same pressure as always. As you age, the physiology of your skin changes across your body, and the intimate area is no exception. Collagen production decreases, and the protective layer of subcutaneous fat thins. This means the skin becomes, quite literally, more fragile with less cushioning. A firm grip that once signaled effective stimulation may now cause excessive mechanical stress on this delicate tissue, leading to irritation or even a burning sensation. This excessive pressure, repeated over time, can cause cumulative damage. Think of microinflammations in tiny blood vessels and overload on nerve endings. Over time, your body may respond to this stress by reducing sensitivity as a form of self-protection. This creates a vicious cycle. You feel less, so you apply more force, which further reduces sensitivity in the long run. The solution is conscious recalibration. Treat your skin with the respect it now demands. Instead of a tight, forceful grip, try a more open touch, using the palm of your hand or fingertips. The goal isn't intensity anymore. It's exploration. Think about discovering what kinds of touch your body responds to now. Gentleness, in this case, isn't weakness. It's the smartest strategy to awaken sensitivity. Mistake number 2. Speeding up too much, too soon. Your nervous system is like a computer processor. At 20, it handled stimuli at lightning speed. Now, it operates more efficiently and selectively, prioritizing clear, consistent stimuli. Movements that are too fast and chaotic are interpreted by your brain as noise, not a clear signal of pleasure. This information overload can lead to a sense of disconnection, like you're doing everything right, but the pleasure doesn't follow. This disconnection can spark anxiety. You start wondering, why don't I feel like I used to? Which leads you to speed up even more, hoping to force the sensation. But this only increases neurological noise. Think of an old radio. To find the station, you don't spin the dial frantically. You turn it slowly, carefully, until the signal is clear. The solution is to find your body's new rhythm. Start slow. Slow, rhythmic, predictable movements are calming to the nervous system. They give your brain the time it needs to register, process, and translate touch into pleasurable sensations. It's about building arousal layer by layer, with patience instead of trying to jump straight to the end. Mistake number 3, skipping lubrication. This is one of the most harmful myths. Many men believe lubricant is just for partnered intimacy. In reality, it's a critical tool for intimate skin health at any age, but especially after 60. Hormonal changes reduce the skin's natural hydration and oiliness. Without this protection, the friction from movement, even with your hand, is much higher. This repeated friction can cause micro tears in the skin's surface, which you may not even see, but they can lead to redness, sensitivity, or even a higher risk of minor infections. This discomfort can build up, unconsciously making you avoid self-care because it's tied to a negative experience. The solution is to treat lubrication as health, not a luxury. Always use a high-quality, water-based lubricant that leaves no residue and respects your skin's pH. Apply it generously at the start of your routine. This creates a protective barrier that not only prevents irritation, but also enhances the quality of sensations, making touch smoother and more pleasurable. Mistake number 4, the pressure to reach a climax. Culturally, we've been taught that the peak is the only valid goal. This performance mindset turns an act of pleasure into a task with a target to hit. This pressure to succeed activates the sympathetic nervous system, releasing stress hormones like cortisol, which are physiologically the opposite of pleasure hormones. Essentially, the anxiety to get there is what stops you from getting there. The mature body operates by a new set of rules. Arousal may not be a straight upward line, it can come in waves. There'll be moments of higher intensity and others of calm. Trying to force a climax when your body isn't ready only breeds frustration and reinforces the idea that something's wrong. The solution is to redefine success. The goal is connection, relaxation, and well-being. Pleasure lies in the entire process, not just the destination. Allow yourself to explore without a fixed goal. If the experience feels rewarding and ends without a climax, it was 100% successful. Let go of performance and embrace exploration. Mistake number 5, operating on autopilot. Your brain is a habit-forming machine designed to save energy. After decades of doing something the same way, that routine becomes automatic. The problem is that the map you used at 30 may no longer match the terrain of your body at 60. Staying on autopilot means ignoring your body's new needs and potential. Ignoring these signals is a missed opportunity. Your body might be trying to show you new areas of sensitivity or new kinds of touch that are more pleasurable now, but if you're stuck in routine, you'll never discover them. This lack of novelty and responsiveness can lead to boredom and the feeling that the experience has lost its spark. The solution is conscious curiosity. Turn your routine into exploration. Be present. Pay active attention to every sensation. If a touch feels uncomfortable, that's valuable information. Stop and adjust. If a different touch feels good, that's an invitation. Follow it. It's about creating a real-time dialogue with your body, responding to what it tells you moment by moment. All right, let's turn this theory into a real moment of care. Think of this less as a technique and more as a ritual of reconnection. Let me guide you. Step 1. Honor your time. Self-care can't be squeezed between 2 appointments. Give yourself the gift of time. Set aside 15 to 20 minutes, a period that's just for you, free from interruptions. By doing this, you tell your body it's a priority, that it deserves full attention. This safety is the first step to deep relaxation, letting your natural defenses lower and sensitivity emerge. Step 2. Create your sanctuary. Where you are matters. Turn the space into a place of calm. Dim the lights to create a soft, welcoming atmosphere. If you like, play quiet instrumental music or nature sounds. The goal is to create an environment that soothes your senses before you even begin. Remember, your brain needs safety signals to let your body relax, and a calm setting is the clearest signal of all. Comfort is the cradle of pleasure. Step 3. Anchor yourself with breath. Before any physical touch, make an inner touch. Close your eyes and take 5 deep breaths. Inhale slowly through your nose, feeling the air fill your body, and exhale gently through your mouth, releasing the day's tensions. With each exhale, imagine connecting more deeply with your body. You're telling yourself, I'm here. I'm present. This moment is for me. Step 4. The initial touch with lubricant. See lubrication as the first gesture of care. Instead of using it as a last resort, make it the start of the ritual. Apply a generous amount and use this moment for a gentle first contact with your entire intimate area. Feel the warmth of your hands, the smooth texture of the product. Let this first layer of touch be a promise of care and comfort, a gentle invitation for the sensations to come. Step 5. Curious exploration. Let go of the old map and explore the terrain as if for the first time. Start indirectly, caressing areas you usually overlook. The intention isn't to get somewhere, but to be on the journey. Vary the pressure, try different parts of your hand, explore different rhythms. Ask your body, what do you like today? Be a patient, curious explorer of your own pleasure. Step 6. Respect natural pauses. Your journey of pleasure doesn't need to be a constant climb. It will have its ebbs and flows. If the sensation fades, don't see it as a problem to fix. See it as an opportunity, a pause, a moment to breathe and simply feel. Often, it's in these moments of calm that sensitivity resets and returns even stronger. Honoring these pauses is honoring your body's natural rhythm. Step 7. Let breath guide you. Throughout the experience, keep your breath as your anchor. It's the thread that ties you to the present moment. When sensations intensify, breathe into them. When your mind wanders, return to your breath. Conscious breathing keeps your body oxygenated, relaxed, and open. It may seem like a detail, but for many men, focusing on breath is what turns a mechanical experience into something deeply satisfying and restorative. And don't forget your posture. How you position your body is crucial. Tense positions, like sitting on a hard chair or hunching over, create physical blocks. They can pinch nerves and hinder circulation, which is essential for an intimate response. Try positions that promote relaxation, lying on your back with a pillow under your knees to relax your pelvis, or on your side. An open, relaxed posture invites energy and sensations to flow freely. Remember, supportive tools aren't a sign of failure. They're a sign of intelligence and self-care. Your body isn't asking for judgment. It's asking for adaptation, and you deserve to give yourself that guidance. Now that we've covered the how, let's talk about the why, not the physical why, but the emotional one. Your mindset, the internal dialogue you have during your moments of self-care, is the most decisive factor in your satisfaction. After 60, personal intimate practice becomes less about chasing a sensation and more about creating a space of peace where your mind and body can reconnect without the baggage of the past, the pressure to perform, the guilt of not feeling the same, the shame of aging. These expectations are silent ghosts. They're ideas society, and maybe even we ourselves have created, that masculinity and pleasure have one shape, one look. And when reality changes, instead of questioning the expectation, we blame ourselves. If it's not like before, the problem is me. Let me tell you clearly, the problem was never you. The truth is, your body isn't a broken machine. It's an instrument that's matured. And mature instruments produce a different sound. Deeper, more resonant, requiring more listening and sensitivity from the musician. Pleasure now is less about the spark and more about the steady warmth of an ember. So, how do we cultivate this new mindset? By giving yourself permission. Permission to take as long as you need. Permission for the experience to unfold without a predetermined end, like a wave that comes and goes. Permission to pause if your mind races. Permission to breathe and return to the moment. Permission for good enough to truly be enough. This isn't a competition. It's not a test. It's an act of kindness to yourself. It's you relearning to listen to your body's wise language. It may not shout like it used to, but the whispers it shares now are far deeper and more meaningful if you're willing to listen. And now I want to talk about something that goes beyond technique, something that touches the heart of self-care, your mindset, and the courage to ask for help. Many of the changes your body goes through are perfectly normal, but some are like a whisper, a request for support. Learning to tell the difference is the greatest act of self-love you can practice. Think of these 4 points as a friendly guide to know when a conversation with a doctor might be the kindest step for yourself. First, if there's pain, pleasure and pain shouldn't coexist. If you feel persistent discomfort, burning, dryness that doesn't improve with lubricant, subtle pain, please listen. Your body is telling you something needs attention. It could be something simple like minor irritation or inflammation, which are easy to address, but ignoring this signal can turn a small issue into a bigger one. Second, if there's silence, a gradual decrease in sensation intensity is part of the process. But if you notice an area that's suddenly silent or numbness that worries you, give that concern a voice. It could be your nervous system asking for a checkup. Listening to that silence early is the best way to ensure the music of pleasure keeps playing for years. Third, if the response doesn't come, I know how frustrating it can be when your mind and desire are present, but your body seems unresponsive. If this becomes a pattern, even when you're relaxed and unpressured, see it not as a failure, but as a signal from your body. It might be a call to care better for your vascular or hormonal health. This doesn't define you as a man. It's just a part of your overall health that deserves care. Fourth, if emotions weigh heavy, your moments of personal intimacy should be a source of relief and pleasure. If instead they've become a source of anxiety, shame, or sadness, please don't carry that burden alone. The connection between emotions and intimate health is profound. Talking to a professional doesn't make you weak, it makes you human and courageous. If it's hard to start, try saying, I've noticed some changes in my body and it's affecting my confidence. Can we talk about it? Let's tie this all together with a bow of care. Intentional self-care after 60 isn't about rewinding the tape. It's about playing a new song. It's about moving forward with curiosity and kindness, about discovering your body's new rhythms, new sources of pleasure. It's about letting go of the need for control, both with your hands and your mind. It's about slowing down, listening, and responding with care. Pleasure now isn't about the intensity of a spark, but the lasting warmth of an ember. Your body isn't failing, it's transforming, and you deserve the honor of transforming with it. If this conversation has helped you feel more confident and respectful toward your body, then I ask you to pay close attention to my next point, as it's vital. Even if you're doing all of this correctly, there's one specific self-care habit tied to your prostate health that most men are unaware of. That's why, before you close this screen, I invite you to continue this journey of knowledge with me. In my next video, I'll show you exactly what this habit is and how to adjust it to protect your prostate. If you're a man who cares about your long-term health, this is a video you need to watch. Caring for yourself means having the right information, and you deserve access to it.